What's up, guys? Dante, aka Game Fiend, Fiend of all games, here back giving you yet another Dramascripted. And if you're new here, this is Dramascripted, where I go over the most notable things that happened in this past week of wrestling. But how I start off on every Dramascripted, I start off by giving you the ratings. And we got Raw with 1.860 million. Sorry, 86 million. We have NXT with a bump in ratings due to Dirty Dom, Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor being on NXT this week. Past week, 746,000, and we got AEW with 953,000. So starting off with NXT, Judgment Day on NXT, with the Mischief. Main event was Wesley versus, now he's being called Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom, Dominic Mysterio for the North American Championship. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not expect that Dominic would walk out with the North American title. Obviously, it was due to interference from Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley, but Dom wins his second WWE belt, because the tag team champs with his dad, and now the North American championship. I do not remember a character this hated, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of quote unquote heat from this, but remember when Baron Corbin won King in the Ring and was King Corbin, and people just booed the crap out of King Corbin? It's crazier heat than that. But as in recent history, I don't remember someone hating a character like this before, like King Corbin. It's crazy, and it got a bump in the ratings from last week. I think it's like plus 100K. And then it's we saw Hayes. So we're starting to see NXT people on SmackDown. Remember, they're in the mix of trying to make NXT the third brand and not just a developmental brand, which is working. I mean, ratings going up very high from the Judgment Day, and they also planted seeds with the Judgment Day and the quote unquote wannabe mafia stable that NXT have. And it's been reported that that Judgment Day will, well, they kind of, I don't want to say they kind of have to, but since Dom has the NXT North American Championship, Judgment Day will be making weekly appearances on NXT. And I'm sorry about that, because I could have sworn I shut my notifications off on my phone. But moving on, that's NXT. Dom is your North American champion. Defended the title against Bush, and obviously due to outside interference again, he retained it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something with Wesley and Dom. Hopefully, a rematch at the Great American Bash, which is an NXT Premium Live event. So that should be interesting as it develops. Moving on, they're still playing hot potato with the women's tag team titles, which I do not seem to understand. So this past Monday, Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, they defeated Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the women's tag team, which I do not get. If the end goal was to have Sonya and Deville eventually get the tag titles, how come they couldn't just, they've been building up a feud, they couldn't save this for another week? I mean, SummerSlam is next Saturday. Is it next Saturday or this Saturday? No, it's next Saturday. So they couldn't hold off this program for 2 weeks and then do a title change at the pay-per-view. That's what I would have did, but they changed. And it's like, I think this is the third or fourth, no, the third time that the belts have changed within 6 months. So they're still playing hot potatoes with these women's tag titles with very, very little tag division. So I don't know. I'm at the point where I feel that they should just scrap the women's belt division. Besides Bayley and Sasha holding the belts, that was the last long, memorable title reign. I think they have the longest women's title reign too, to my knowledge. But after that, it's just been playing hot potato, and then you guys already know the Trinity and Sasha Banks story. Oh well, Monet story when they're walking out, because same thing, the booking with the titles was just dumb, didn't make sense, they just walked out. I don't know. I personally feel like they should just scrap those belts. I have news on LA Knight. So it's being reported from backstage that Vince now does like LA Knight, and it looks like he's going to be getting a push after SummerSlam, but he has backstage politics because apparently he rubs people the wrong way. Like, just push the dude. I mean, he's been over since WrestleMania. The crowd was going nuts at Money in the Bank. I thought they might do some audible, have him win the Money in the Bank, since the Money in the Bank briefcase can be cashed in on any title now, probably even the NXT title. Who knows? We're gonna have to wait and see about that. Actually, that would be a nice alternative, because SummerSlam it's Finn versus Seth. Damian Priest has the briefcase, so instead of cashing in on Seth, let's just say if they have Finn win, Damian could cash it in on Hayes, and it would be basically at that point a complete NXT takeover. That's something to look out for too. I'm on to you guys at WWE. I just picked that up, since the briefcase could be cashed in on any title. What if Priest cashes it in on Hayes? And then that would get more eyes on NXT, and then Hayes will be, on the big shows too, Raw, SmackDown, yada yada. They build up a feud, and they could do that all the way up to the next NXT Premium Live event. So it's a good idea. Someone should book that. Someone should definitely book that. In AEW, Collision was good. Had to rewatch it. Another thing to look out for is that All In, we know we're probably going to get Adam Cole versus MJF. I highly doubt that Adam Cole and MJF are going to beat FTR for the tag titles. Told you before, I'm loving goofy faced MJF. It sucks that this stable may come to a close, or I don't think they'll do the Shawn Michaels and John Cena storyline. I don't know if you guys remember that. Shawn Michaels and John Cena ended up winning the tag titles, and then they broke up because, over the belt, because Cena had the belt, yada, yada, yada. I don't know if they're going to go that route, but who knows? But, yeah. That's going to wrap this up for this Dramascripted. Remember, there'll be a Dramascripted every week. I hope you guys enjoy Raw tonight. I'll be tuning in. Hopefully it's good. And until next week, guys, I'm Dante, a.k.a. Game FIFA Games, and I'm out of here. Later, and peace. Be safe, everyone.